We now know the details of Arizona State football coach Kenny Dillingham's amended contract with the Sun Devils, per reports from Chris Cartman of Sun Devil Source. Kenny Dillingham now set to become the highest paid state employee in Arizona history. That is, of course, if ABOR approves this amended contract next week. Kenny Dillingham's base salary set to skyrocket to about $6.4 million a year, which is about $400,000 more than he was previously owed on an annual basis. But we know Kenny Dillingham had previously negotiated into his contract that there were going to be trigger events, meaning that if Arizona State were to accomplish X, Y, and Z, then Kenny Dillingham would get extra years added onto his contract. And that is the same as it relates to this amended contract with a couple different trigger events. First, a very, very achievable one. If Arizona State actually has any 3+ win season or $25,000 in annual season ticket sales, it would add additional years beyond the maximum 5-year contracts allowed by state law. Now, Dilly's buyout would go up to about $9 million owed to ASU if he departs before December 1st, and then $5 million in subsequent seasons, of course, that follow an automatic rollover year extension. And we know that this whole contract negotiation wasn't just about Kenny Dillingham, but about building a winner here in Tempe. He talked often about taking care of the coaches and the people around him, and that is a big part of what Arizona State is investing in Kenny Dillingham. The assistant football staffing pool now increases to about $2.2 million. Ultimately, that should make it easier for Arizona State to retain some key staffers and assistant coaches for the foreseeable future. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, Kenny Dillingham now set to be the highest paid state employee in Arizona history, which also makes him one of the highest paid coaches in the Big 12. Arizona State putting their money where their mouth is. And a little fun fact here, ASU agreed to pay the cost of in-state tuition for Kenny's children to attend ASU for undergrad and graduate degree programs once, of course, they are of age. Dilly's kid's still pretty young. We know about Kent Dillingham, and of course, the family just welcomed a new baby over the last several months. So again, Kenny Dillingham set to be one of the highest paid coaches in the Big 12, and of course, the highest paid state employee in Arizona history. Let us know what you think of Dilly's new contract that's set to keep him here in the Valley for the foreseeable future.